Hello, this is John Pavol with Access Arts Live. I'm here to give you a heads up about what looks like it could be a very interesting concert this evening, coming to you from Composers Concordance on their Facebook Live page. It's the concert is called Tango Prism. It'll be the Tango Prism will be live streamed at 7 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time, 4 in the afternoon on the West Coast, 1 in the morning here in Europe. And lucky we're staying up for. I tend to be nocturnal. And at a lovely 9 in the morning down under, Wednesday morning in Australia. The musicians are. One of them is particularly interesting. I don't need to throw shade at the other one, but the musicians are Machiko Ozawa, this violinist, and Jeffryes on the piano. Now, Machiko went to Juilliard. She also studied at the Guildhall School of Music and Drama and at the Tokyo National University of the Arts, Tokyo Gedai. I love saying that. Anyway, then subsequently she was a concertmaster at an orchestra down in Sinaloa, Mexico, the Orquesta Sinfónico Sinaloa de las Artes, for 2 years. And after that, she also, she's a composer as well, and she developed this form of composition called, and playing called tap dance violin, and actually composed some pieces for that. Some of which were recorded on her first album, which was all her own composition. It's called Vertical Voyage, and it was put out in Japan. But she's also done recordings with her own tango group, the Urban Tango Trio, and with some noted, well-known musical stars like Placido Domingo. Jeffryes on the piano is also a producer, and he's been very active in commissioning 2 works for new chamber works. They'll be playing some Astor Piazzolla, of course. They'll be playing some Ángel Lasala, who's an Argentine composer. You might know of his string quartets. They'll also be playing music by Machiko and Jay, and they'll be playing an additional piece by Jean Pritsker. It's the world premiere of Jean Pritsker's Ladies First Tango, number 2. Who's Jean Pritsker? Well, Jean is one of the directors of the Composers Concordance, which has they have a Concord ensemble, they have a chamber orchestra, they have a string orchestra, and they have a big band. They were founded about 40 years ago with the idea of promoting new works in the field of chamber music. And they're another one of these groups. You know, this past summer, we've been letting you know about the live streams by the Seattle Chamber Music Festival, the Icicle Creek Chamber Music Festival on the West Coast, and then other chamber music festivals on the East Coast. And I kept running across these chamber music groups or festivals, which were founded 30, 40 years ago in the 80s and 90s to promote new chamber music, and they're still around, so they must have been doing something right. They also, Composers Concordance also has its own record label with Naxos, distributed by Naxos, called Composers Concordance Records. So listen, we are in the 21st century. This is some of the new music coming. Now, I don't know this music, but one thing I am is I'm interested in what is the music being created in this new millennium, which we are so fortunate to be a part of. When people are looking back at the beginning of this entire millennium, they'll be looking at music like this to see what were people coming up with. There'll also be another concert by the Composers Concordance on Friday night at the same time. They'll be going up to Vermont to play music about Vermont and maple syrup and other things like that. And we'll give you a little information about that in the comment section. Anyway, I wanted to be sure that you knew about this concert before it happened. That's why we're doing this extra live stream, and we'll circulate it on our various additional Facebook pages, which were the groups that we're a member of, and we'll do the same thing on LinkedIn. If you do tune in, look in the comment section. Access Arts Live is liable to be there, commenting on the concert as it goes on, and we would love to hear from you there if we were the ones who brought you to tune in.